I think one of my favorite things about Erica is that she has like a real sense of herself and, isn't afraid to tell people how she really feels. Well, her and Frances are very different. But I think that's kind of why they work well together. Frances is very internal, where Erica is, very dramatic and is okay and wants to be center of attention. When she first hears about Greta, she thinks that Frances is insane for wanting to hang out with this old lady, and I think also there's like a tiny bit of jealousy and kind of wanting her friend to be there to hang out with her. But as Greta and Frances's relationship kind of becomes where they're spending a lot of time together, she starts to worry. I think that it's becoming unhealthy, and yeah, brings it up to Frances. Yeah, I mean, we were friends, before we had actually worked together, so it was kind of nice coming into this already having spent, a lot of time together and kind of bringing in natural chemistry to the friendship. Yeah, sometimes we're trouble sometimes, yeah, we just are having too much fun or we start laughing, we can't stop, and so Neil will come in and be like, "Okay, guys, we gotta bring it down a little bit," so it's been really great. I think it depends with Neil and direction. It depends on the scene. Sometimes I think especially with the scenes with kind of in the beginning of the film with Chloe and I and our friendship, I think he kind of could see that we had it sort of figured out, and it just kind of came naturally. Whereas as we got later in the film and things became more intense, I think there was things that were more specific and kind of working out the scenes and a lot of blocking and different aspects that went into it. So I feel like he can adapt really well to the different types of scenes that we were doing. To work with Isabelle, once again, it's just really incredible, and I feel like you can learn so much just by watching, and I just think she's so incredibly talented, and to be able to work alongside someone like that is just really, really incredible. The visual on this film has been every piece of it has been very specific, which I think is so important, especially with a film like this, down to the wardrobe. And we took so much time. We were here, I believe, 2 weeks. And even prior to that, we've been talking about wardrobe and the look of each character. So yeah, it's really nice coming in and everyone just kind of knows, everyone's on the same page and really knows what we're each kind of going after. So yeah, the wardrobe, and then obviously Seamus is insanely talented. I mean, I only sometimes will watch playback, and seeing some of it, I'm just like, wow. So just the different angles and the shots, once again, just like it really, really blew me away. They're building each home. So it feels like as soon as, yes, of course, you walk into the stage and everything's all movie and you see the lights and this, but as soon as you walk onto these actual sets, it's a home that has been built. And yes, of course, they can remove one wall or bring up the roof, but they did such an incredible job in the details to the apartments and especially Greta's home. Just is wild, and it just feels like you're in this person's home. One of the reasons why I love making movies is to make people feel something, and I feel like this movie kind of hits all the different parts of film that I love, and I think also it's just so fun, a thriller, get people on the edge of their seats, and I think we're gonna really accomplish that with this film.